Welcome. We are today talking about how to keep your pages from getting lost in Google's snowstorm, making sure that Google sees everything that you've worked so hard to build on your website. If you're just tuning in today, welcome. This is part of the 12-day series that I'm doing this month around how to turn your website traffic into a sleigh full of leads. And today we are talking all about your website and how to make sure that the content on your website is shown on Google. If we have not met before, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Kelly. I'm the owner of Ame Creatives, and my goal is to help make sure that my clients are seen on Google and are bringing in leads from people who are searching for exactly what it is that they do. I make sure that SEO is jargon free, tech friendly. For those that may feel like SEO is overwhelming, because it's not always easy to digest all the things that SEO brings. So, first, I want to talk about the snowstorm problem. One of the things that I see when it comes to websites is that it's not about the content not being shown, or it's not about the content not being good enough. It's about the content not being shown on Google. And the snowstorm problem is when Google can't find your pages. And then because of that, it can't recommend you. So, what we want to make sure is that your content is showing up on Google in the best way. Your pages deserve to be counted. If Google skips them, then your offers, your blogs, your services, they never make the search results, even when they're exactly what someone is searching for. And what that looks like is this example right here. So when I'm looking at a site here and I'm checking to see if their pages are indexed or what pages are showing up on Google, this is one quick way to be able to do it. If you're not looking on like other backend tools and stuff like that. But this is an example of what that can look like. There's no search results for this website, and it's just this person here fishing, but there's no results or nothing showing up on Google. We do not want this. We want pages to show up on Google. Indexing is Google's version of a roll call. So, what this means is that when a page is being indexed, it is being shown on Google. We want Google to index our pages. And like I said, this is like a version of a roll call. If your pages don't show up on the list, then they don't show up on the search. And we definitely don't want that. Even strong websites lose pages in the storm. This can happen when a couple of things happen. When pages aren't currently being linked properly. If the settings on your pages tell Google to skip them. Yes, that is a thing. Yes, we can do that accidentally sometimes and not realize it. And then Google doesn't pay attention to that page. Your sitemap isn't submitted. I see this very, very often where you have a website, but it's not submitted to Google for Google to even pull that sitemap. And what a sitemap is a way for Google to know what pages it needs to pay attention to. Old URLs confuse Google's route. So these old URLs are just confusing Google, and Google doesn't know exactly how to rank the page. So this is your snowstorm compass. This is setting up Google Search Console. If you do not have Google Search Console, when we're done with this live, I want you to go and set it up because Google Search Console is definitely a must for your website. It's going to show you what's being indexed, what's missing, what's being blocked, and what needs attention. And it will also show you your performance over time when this is set up, how your pages are performing, which keywords are bringing in traffic through Google. It can show you how many clicks you're getting through Google. It shows you so much information that's helpful for you to be able to use that information to know exactly what direction you need to take on your website. Like I said, this is just Snowstorm Compass. You definitely want to set this up. You want to have this done. And it is one of the things that I make sure that my clients have set up. And if they don't have set up, I set it up for them and make sure that it's set up properly. So, a few ways that I use Google Search Console when I'm working with my clients. One, they get a report that shows them whether or not those pages are being overlooked by Google or not. So I'm checking specifically their indexing. I'm also checking errors, and Google Search Console can help me with that. So it's going to help showcase any pages that have errors, what's holding that page back, and they're able to be able to see that. And then where the strongest opportunities are. So when I'm looking at the performance, I can be able to take a look and figure out what next steps need to happen based off of the data. A lot of times we are making changes to our website without the data behind it. We just think that we need to tweak this or tweak that, but really we need to be looking at the performance and what the data is showing in order for us to make that next decision. And the great thing when you're working with me as a client is I fix those technical errors on those pages, and then I let Google know that, hey, we've made some really cool changes on this site. So I need you to go and check it out so you can actually rank this page. So that is what Google Search Console can do. And that's what I use it for when I'm working with my clients. Let me know if you have any questions about the lesson today. But I want to do something fun. If anyone is willing, I would love for you to drop your link, and we can actually go through a preview of what Google is showing in terms of your pages. So feel free to drop your link in the chat if you would like for me to showcase what pages Google is showing on from your website. While you're doing that or thinking about that, I just want to remind you, yesterday I talked about the Slay Ready Search VIP Day, which is a done in a day SEO VIP day where I am helping you to get your website ready to bring in leads long before you log off. In one day, you'll walk away with keywords that speak exactly to who your audience is and what your clients are searching for. You will have SEO updates for 5 core pages, so Google knows exactly who to send your way. The light technical fixes I take care of. So I'm not just going to leave you in the dark with letting you know what issues there are on those pages. I'm actually going to fix those for you so that there's nothing behind the scenes that's holding your site back from ranking well. And then once I'm done with making all the changes, optimizing everything for you, doing all the keyword research and optimizing those keywords into your pages, then I'll also send you a full walkthrough video that tells you exactly what I did, and you get 7 days of support from me to be able to ask any last minute questions that you have, and just to make sure that you feel 100% confident about these changes on your site. The link I'm going to put in the chat. And the first person who actually books this will get a free add-on, which could be either a content boost where 3 blog posts are optimized for you. It is Google Business Profile setup or optimization if you would like that. Or you can be able to get a conversion analysis, which is where I walk through the website and as if I am your ideal audience and walk you through what things could be holding me back, what things you're doing well, and what changes you should make on your website in terms of the design and user journey to be able to help get them to that next step. I'm also going to send you a link in the chat for the rest of the lives. So I will be doing a live for all of the 12 days, and it ends on the 19th. So we did today's, and then you have the rest of them for tomorrow, and then next week will be the last week, which is crazy. I feel like it's been flying by. So I will put that in the chat. Feel free to sign up for any of the lives that you would like to attend that feel helpful for you. And every day I announce a gift in the live so that you can be able to just have something to help you move towards that next step. I don't see anyone volunteering in the chat the for the gift, which is okay. If you watch the replay, feel free to comment, and I can definitely do a separate live that goes over that. But I think that is everything. I don't see any questions either. So thank you so much for joining the live today, and we will talk soon. I guess we'll see you tomorrow.